Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing this set of green and yellow citrusy coloured nails. So I'm starting off with, and I've forgotten which colour I am using here. I'll put it in the description, but it is one of Cjp's, but like I said, I will put it in the description below for you. So I'm just fading that down. So I used a new brush there, but I just didn't like it. It was chunky, it was round, I didn't like it. So I've gone back to my edge brush, what I normally use. And as you can see, I am much more comfortable using this brush. I was going to get the big boy brush from Cjp before all this shit hit the fan, but they were out of stock, so I'll have to treat myself to that when all this is over and everything's back in stock and working. So this one is Caribbean green. So I am going to be doing an ombre on this one with some glitter. So I'm just removing some of that green from that tip. I think this is actually birthday silk, to be honest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is birthday silk that I'm using. So I'm just doing a fade on this nail again. So I've done that first bead, fan that down, and then I'm just going in with that cuticle bead as well. Just pull that up and fade that a bit. And this gorgeous colour is banana. So before all this started, I did treat myself to a few colours, and this is one of them, as well as the green. I did get myself quite a lot actually, so you'll probably see some of them colours over the coming weeks, if not all of them. So I'm just doing a full nail of that, I think. I can't remember. No, I'm not. I'm doing another fade on this one. And then I'm going to go back to this pink and go in with banana and do a fade ombre, whatever you want to call it, on this. So I've put that on, pulled that down to the free edge, and now I'm just taking the tip of my brush and just blending that up into birthday silk. So as you can see on that, there's a little section on right hand side of me that's missing, so I put some in, fanned it up, and it took 3 goes I think to get that little bit covered. It just, every time I patted it, it just took it off. Don't know why, but I did it in the end, and I don't know why I bothered, because I go in with glitter anyway on this nail, so there you go. Anyway, so I've picked up this neon green glitter and I'm just doing that from like a swoosh down that nail, and then I've gone in and got some yellow as well. So this glitter is like a matte neon chunky, and as usual that was from eBay, so I can't remember where I got that one. So on this ring finger I'm going in again with banana, and I am blending that up into that Caribbean green. I wasn't too fussed about the blend on this, as I'm going to go in with the green glitter and the yellow neon glitter as well on this nail. So I'm going to use the green obviously over the green and the yellow over the yellow when I put this glitter on. So while that's still wet, I'm just going to dip my brush into the glitter and just pat that over that yellow, and then do exactly the same with that green. So this one I'm going in with Caribbean green and doing a fade. So I've applied that, pulled that down to the free edge, and then twist my brush round and just feather that up using the tip of that brush. So as you can see, that blended nice. And again, going in with Caribbean green on the free edge of this one and doing exactly the same. Pull that down, turn your brush, and then just lightly get the end of that green and pull that up. And I don't know what possessed me to do that, because it were fine. So I just went in and added a bit more bare to suit and blended that over that line, but I just don't know why I did that. And then I'm just going to cap them. So I've applied that cuticle bead, tip that nail down, let that start running down by itself, and then just use my brush to guide that down. Just pat that into place. Check from side, and as usual, I have not got a big enough apex near that cuticle area. So I've just applied a small bead there and just can't even talk, just gently gonna pull that down so that most of that product stays up near that cuticle. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly fast forward this bit, put it on a nice speed just to do the capping on the rest of these nails, and I will shut up for a bit. Right guys, so now on to my filing. So side walls, I don't know why I did the free edge first, but I do normally go underneath both sides and then the free edge, but for some reason I decided that time I wasn't going to do that. So these nails are not that bad at all, the shape's mostly in, so I'm just going to fly quickly around that cuticle area, come down the centre of that nail to get the middle line so that I know what I'm heading for, and then go onto them sides. And then I do the full nail. So as usual, I'll just do this one and then I will do the rest of these nails. I will buff them, clean them up, and I will be back. Okay, so they're all cleaned up, filed, and the rest of that shebang. So I'm just going to go in now and do some 3D flowers. So the brush I'm using here is a Cjp size 2. So I'm just using banana and I'm just doing small beads. And then I'm just taking my brush, putting the pointy end where I want the middle of the petal to be, and then I'm just gently pushing that out. There, I'm just pushing that in a little bit so that it's a round flower. So I didn't like that bead, so it had to go. So just press that to the size you want basically, and then just bring that in. So if you notice, I have tried to leave a lip on them so that they're not stuck completely to the nail and they do look a bit more realistic, if you want to say. So I've kept this one near enough at my speed that I'm actually working at, and as you know, I'm not good at 3D work, but I am going to try a bit more often. So that one, we're just running away a bit, so I'm just going to tidy that up and then go back to this one. So I've put my brush in the middle where I want the point to start, and then just press that brush down, tuck them in to the middle, just tidy that one up again, flatten that out a bit, and then just using the tip of my brush just to lift them edges up. Again, push that tip in and flatten that back bit out of your brush. Push them lips up till you're happy with that shape, basically. I was pretty chuffed with these 3D flowers myself instead of using my mould, but again, I'm not anywhere near good yet, so for me this is good. So I'm just going to put 3 beads on this so that they're all ready for using as I'm flying round. I should really have only put 2 maybe, but I got a bit cocky with myself. So I've speeded this up a little bit just so you can see where these beads are going, and just to carry on showing you what I did. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm just going to pick up some really tiny beads, put them on and not mess with them at all, just leave them as little circles around this nail and then let them set. Okay, so now they've all cured and everything's how I want it to be, I'm just going to top coat using Cjp tack-free top gloss. So I'm going to do the nails with no flowers on first. And then when I go in and do the one with the flowers, I will do that bit first, then the bottom bit, and then I will get a small little brush and just stick that into some of the top coat and just go around them flowers. Because I want them flowers to be matte, so they'll stand out a little bit more. God, my voice went then. Okay, so these have been cured and this is the final result. So I hope you enjoy this, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.